It is getting towards the business end, and it just doesn't get any bigger than this. As we assemble in Goa for another installment of the Goan Derby, Sporting Club de Goa take on Dempo Sports Club at the Tilak Maidan in the match number 52 of the I League 2 season 23-24 in the 13th match day. Well, coming into Derby, it might be cliched, but I'd like to use the age old saying once again: the form goes out the window. Both these sides in hot and cold form recently, but nothing would matter. Both of them are chasing the elusive promotion to the I League. These clubs have been through a lot, but now, towards the business end of the season, can they keep up their form? Here we have the starting lineup of SC Goa for you, coached by Armando Agnello Colasso. They have the Abhimanyu Singh, the shot stopper in goal, who will be aided by Joel Colasso, the captain in defense, alongside Biswa Darji and Dheeraj Chauhan. Lloyd Mascarenhas and Dheeraj Chauhan would take up the creative responsibilities in the midfield. And Alistair Anthony, the number 99, keep an eye on him. He is gunning for that golden boot. 7 goals to his name already. Can he fire his side to success this evening? It looks like they will line up in their usual 4-4-2 formation. It never loses its flavor, does it, the formation? And coming to Dempo Sports Club, the white and golden eagles are back again. Samir Subhash Naik naming a strong lineup. Sangaramjit Roy Chaudhary in goal. All eyes will be on the youngster in superb form, Kapil Hoble, who recently registered a brace in the 4-0 demolition of Kenkre. Rahul Kumar Paswan and Subham Rawat will take the goal scoring responsibilities. Shalom Pires, Prithvesh Pednekar, Shailesh Bakar will all be marshalling the defense. Well, Samir Subhash Naik isn't afraid of deploying a three-man back that will also defend in five and attack in three. They are not at all afraid, are they? In the hot and scorching sun, these teams will certainly take the heat to another level. There are a host of game changers on the bench as well. Adil Khan, Rohan Rodriguez, Vidip Dua for Sporting Club de Goa. Well, Dempo have match winners such as Desmond Pereira and Samuel De Costa to call upon. Well, of course, there have been a lot of changes to these sides. The sides that started the tournament and the sides that are going to end the tournament are vastly different. But it is the kind of evolution that they go through as the tournament progresses. The coaches experimenting their formulas and finding the right 11s. And speaking of the right 11s, we have the right table for you. Sporting Club Bengaluru sealing the promotion to the I League as champions of the division. They're untouchable for now, but the second promotion spot is there up for the grabs. 4 clubs in contention. Sudeva sitting second, having played a game more, while the two other teams in contention, Dempo and Sporting, go head to head right now in a Goan derby. Every goal and every point will keep changing the positions on the table. Dempo in a better position than their rival Sporting. A win would take them second to the table. With only one game remaining, they would be in a better position than their rivals for that promotion. Sporting again would jump to third on the table if they get that victory today. It is going to be an exciting matchup as the players make their way onto the field. It is game time. The nerves will be jangling. Who can keep them in control and who will come out on top? We will find out very shortly. Sport choosing on to go one side always comes two teams from the same city fighting for the same right. Supporters trying to find their voice early on and cheer their favorite side. As the players exchange niceties with the referees before they get going. It is a short season we have in the I League 2. Just 14 games for each team. There will be very little turnaround between the games as well. You have to keep bringing your A game every time you take to the pitch. And on this occasion, in this Goan derby, especially with promotion at the stake. Everything will be there to play for. In the reverse fixture, Dempo had a positive upper hand over their opponents as they took home all 3 points courtesy of a 2-1 victory. They will look to do the double against their opponents, but Sporting Club de Goa are here to spoil the fun, aren't they? The captain Joel Colasso making his way to the center line. Mrutyunjay Amatya will be the match official. He will be aided by Mohan and Sholan on the sidelines, while Bhagavat Sundarji will be the fourth official. Rahul Eric will act as the match commissioner. Ariston Costa, the captain for Dempo. And myself, Pranav Venkatesh, bringing all the live action to you from Goa straight to your televisions. As the teams gather around for one final huddle, the tactics, one thing on their minds would be certainly to implement whatever the coach has said. There's nothing different. Do what you do on the training field, enjoy your game, treat it just like another game of football for 90 minutes, and you get the 3 points. Match number 52, live from Tilak Maidan, will be kicking off soon. The crowd making their way and finding their voice. It is a great occasion. Sangramjit Roy doing his pre-match routines. Both the goalkeepers will have huge says in the game. Just moments away from kickoff, Anwi. An eye on the second spot firmly inside for Dempo. The team in all blue will kick off action live from the Tilak Maidan. Shubham Rawat on the ball. While looking at the team setup, it is two forwards for Sporting de Goa and a solid four-man midfield and the usual vanguard of the four defense. Slightly unconventional shape from Dempo, you have to say, and you have to credit the coach for, but we are underway at the Tilak Maidan. Attacking in all blue from right to left of your screen, our Dempo Sporting Club sat comfortably in third position. Donning the orange, well, rather nicknamed the Flaming Orange, and attacking from left to right of your screen are the host Sporting Club de Goa. Early ball launch forward. Dempo getting a feel of the ball from their own area and clearing their lines early on. A mistake there. Here is Rahul Paswan, dispossessed slightly, but he will keep on going. A shot from distance, straight to the goalkeeper's grateful arms. Well inside the first minute, deciding to test the goalkeeper from range. That is a brave effort, but Abhimanyu Singh saw it out comfortably. Well, that is intent for you. Right from the word go from Dempo. They certainly want to bring the heat. Well, a side that has scored 17 goals already with a slightly better defensive record than their opponents for the day. They know that scoring early goals will be one way to seal the contest. Coming together between the players, Daryl Masharan has scored on the ball. Well, it is their trademark tactics, aren't they? A centre back joining the attack, always trying to bomb forward. In the reverse fixture, Vinay Vijay Harji opened the scoring for Dempo in the 20th minute. I would like to remind you, even that was a pile driver from 25 yards. A similar range, you have to say, but this is a one they'd like to send across in. Shalom Perez standing on the delivery. A rather poor one, you have to say. First free kick of the day. Could have done much better. routinely cleared by the defense. Here is Prithvesh, the rampaging wingback, full of energy, who does excellent double shift between attack and defense, chips one delivery, and the assistant referee alert and introduces himself with an offside flag. A bit lazy from the attackers, failing to step up on time. A risky ball played across their own half, but nice give and go on the right touchline. Sporting Goa trying to build their first attack of the game. Striker coming back to help the defense, but here are Sporting on the ball. A left-footed flick, asking a bit too much of the winger, but it is a fiercely fought duel on the end of it. No foul, says the referee. Sporting trying to get into the box, but a very good interception from the Dempo's defender. He was in the right place at the right time and calls everything was fair. A bit shocked the defender was perhaps. A wrestling match ensured between the defender and the attacker. Nothing seemed wrong, said the referee. Clear opportunity opening up there for Sporting, but a very good interception from the defender. The ball refuses to go out. Here is a chase. Well, play on, says the referee again. The tolerance levels of the referee is well known to both the sets of players right now. They will be picky in their duels. They know that they are going to get some level of lenience from the referee. In a derby, that is all the reassurance that the players need before they go physical. Excellent first touch, traps the ball. Here's the midfield pivot of Dempo, trying to drive forward. The captain Ariston Costa switches the flank to Daryl Mascherano. Rahul Kumar coming short on the left wing now. With Sayes delivers the cross in. The centre back, the captain, Joel Colasso, the defensive linchpin, stands tall. Sporting trying to get out of their own box. Now the situation asked for a through ball and the midfielder delivered excellently. Dheeraj Chauhan chased the through ball and will win the first corner of the day for Sporting. This is exactly the kind of start we want to see in a derby. Both sides coming out with intent, going from end to end. First corner of the day for the hosts. Samuel Costa making his way out for an in-swinging corner, the number 15. It is a zonal marking, a daring step from Samir Naik's men. Will they be able to contain the runners? Sporting a corner taken shortly. Something from the training round that doesn't actually come off. A corner wasted perhaps, you have to say. Trying to relaunch the attack. Here is Joyson. A heavy touch stolen by the attacker. The referee doesn't see anything wrong with it either. It looked like Joyson lost possession and went heavily into the tackle. That looked like a very good pinch from the attacker of Dempo. But all is fair, says the referee. Well, recapping, coming into this game, Sporting Club de Goa were on a very good run of 3 victories, but suddenly they dropped 3 points to Maharashtra Orange. A shocking 3-0 loss. Nobody saw that. Maharashtra Orange were sitting in the relegation spots. Sporting Club de Goa were trying to make it up the table, and they crashed to a 3-0 defeat. A good streak of 3 victories suddenly halted just before the all-important derby game. Will they be able to rediscover that goal-scoring touch? Well, temporarily, Sayesh walks off to receive some treatment from the touchlines. Dempo down to 10. Can Sporting make this numerical advantage count? Here is Samuel. The defense trying to spread the pitch. It never gets old. The good old formation of 4-4-2. Everything in pairs on the field. A pair of midfielders, a pair of centre backs, a pair of full backs, and a pair of strikers and wide men. This formation gives you the best account of chemistry and teamwork between the players. Everybody doing their duty perfectly. Sporting Club de Goa still employing the age-old tactic to find success. It needs discipline of the highest level, and now the fullback goes out to engage the winger, who gets his cross into the arms of Abhimanyu Singh. The home goalkeeper already makes an important save first up. This one is a rather routine collection for him. While the shape of Dempo is always exciting to look at, something new to Indian football. Three at the back, three centre backs, where the central main defender is flanked by a right and left centre back on either side. The two wide men in this formation are often the most crucial difference makers. They will drop back when needed, and the attacking thrust they provide will be unparalleled. A late tackle from the Sporting Club de Goa's number 12, Joyson. Here's a free kick to Dempo. Here is Samir Naik, the man who has revived Dempo, the once great club, with a golden period in the 1980s to 2000. They lost their way back in the early 2010s, even suffering a relegation from the I-League and trying to get there ever since. This man brilliantly guided them to multiple Goan leagues and Rovers Cups, and now is very nearly on the brink of putting them into the I-League once more. Good move there, winger and striker exchanging the ball, just not sticking at the right moment. Patient build up from Dempo. Long ball launched forward. Joel Colasso, Sporting's captain, is in no mood to even lose a single tackle. Couple of aerial duels comfortably won by him. Here he is once more. Press from Dempo coming scarcely in. The players are given sufficient time on the ball to pick their passes. They're being pressed occasionally. Here is Armando Colasso. In a season of mid-season revival, after 3 consecutive losses, he has steadied the ship brilliantly from relegation spots to suddenly make them look like promotion contenders. They were on a 3-game winning run. Chaos ensuing in the half of Dempo, but Sporting not able to take much advantage of it. As the white and golden Eagles come away with the ball on the right half space. Chance to go around the defender. Using his footwork, sends the cross in. The goalkeeper spills it first time, but luckily, he spared his blushes. That should have been a routine catch there for the goalkeeper. Well, another instance of Joyson's recklessness getting away with it. Dempo's midfield cuts the ball back. They're trying to assert their midfield dominance. A long searching ball towards the right wing. A good tackle from the defender. But he gets dispossessed once more as Dempo win the ball. Well, you can see the derby heat brewing already. There is no telling in how far this might go. Both sides in the hunt for promotion. And a Goan derby on top of all that. Couple of feisty challenges. The referee has got a huge job on his hands, sending the ball out and then crossing it in. That's a poor pass, you have to say. Sporting can counter now. Advantage played by the referee. There are gaps in the defense. A good run from Kunal. He has a striker in the middle to find. Stalls himself. That was a poor touch to take around the defender. Gives Dempo enough time to get back, and they do it so quickly to get back in numbers. Played their way out of the little cauldron. Now it is a bit of aggressive press from Sporting, but once you beat it, here is the reward. The goalkeeper slides brilliantly. Very, very good goalkeeping from Abhimanyu Singh. He knew that he had to go legs first into the tackle, and the margin for error was very small. He does it brilliantly to sweep the ball off. Both sides trying to play out from the back as well. Good football on display in the opening 12 minutes. Trying to find the passing lanes, giving the ball and making the run. Both sides attempting, rather deploying a mid block, congesting the midfield, forcing the defenders to go long to create opportunities. One more such occasion. Trying to surpass that midfield. Sangramjeet's long kick out. The striker disappointed that he couldn't keep it in. The defensive record and the offensive record, if you go by the numbers, there isn't much to separate these teams. Well, in terms of points as well, yes, they are third and fifth on the table, but the margin is so small that one result today could drastically alter the table. That is why we have an extremely competitive battle going on for the second promotion spot. The difference between second place Sudeva Delhi and the fifth placed Sporting Club de Goa are just 4 points. With only 2 match days left, anything is possible in this season. Meanwhile, another free kick on the right touchline for Sporting Club de Goa. They didn't make use of the corner earlier. Can they make use of this free kick? Couple of dummy runs, and finally it goes in from the left-footed number 47. A better delivery. But on the follow-up, it is a poor shot from Lloyd Mascherano. The volley needed something sweet. But now, Dempo on the break. Getting numbers. The number 20 going for goal. Perhaps he had a better pass on his right and left. Could have squared the ball into the box. A bit selfish. Trying to be the hero. Well, you can surely understand the urge to make yourself the hero in a derby of this magnitude. Get the winning goal, get the solo goal from 25-30 yards out, and make yourself a household name in the Goan folklore. But that just didn't come off. Another easy catch for Abhimanyu. Well, apart from the thunderbolt from 35 yards in the first minute, he hasn't been tested much. You could pretty much say the same for Sangramjeet as well. Both goalkeepers, mere spectators till now. Can the forward line and the midfield create enough opportunities to test them? Once more, Dempo on the attack. The touch and go failing on this occasion once more. A mistake. You certainly don't want mistakes at this stage, but another grass cutter. The shooting technique, not of the required caliber. From the forward on that occasion, you can't be sending grass cutters straight into the goalkeeper. Not an inch to his left or right, straight at his chest at a comfortable saving height. Now look at the space on the far side. The attempt is to certainly find him, and he does find him brilliantly. Who volleys the first time cross. Kunal makes the chase, but the Dempo defender gets the clearance. Here they are once more. Sporting building in confidence. Getting the ball out wide to Kunal. Struggling to sort his feet out. Deflected and another corner. Well, this is much better from Sporting. They're trying to confidently play their way out from the back. The midfielders growing in possession. Dheeraj Chauhan, Joyson Gonkar doing the job. Well, can we get the breakthrough? Approaching the end of the first quarter, who will be the one to end the stalemate and score a crucial goal that will change the table and the qualification scenarios in so many ways? There goes the outswinger. Goalkeeper punches out, gets enough bite on it to send the ball well out. Here is Lloyd looking for options, seeks the central one. Dempo's players blocking the passing lanes, making life hard for Sporting. They won't be broken down so easily. And here is a chance for one more counter. It needs one good pass. And here is it. The first time ball, easy onside. Well, you had to question that decision making. That is very, very poor from the number 13, Shubham Rawat. It was clear to the naked eye you can't make such decisions at this level. All he had to do was carry the ball and wait for his attacking partner to get onside or at least stayed behind the ball. A promising counter attack, but some basic errors from the forward lines ensures that it ends in nothing for Dempo. Well, here we go. The first booking of the derby day. Rahul Kumar Paswan, the frustrations boiling out from the striker. On a yellow. Well, he has nibbled at the defense a couple of times, and this time the referee said no more. They've gotten away with a fair few fouls on this occasion. Just cheaply goes for the ball where he had no right to. Well, certainly this derby day is shaping up nicely. Physical duels from both the sides, counter attacks and attacks coming, punches being thrown. Rahul Kumar Paswan becomes the first one to go into the referee's book. He has to walk a tightrope, mind you. Well, it started as an end-to-end game, but Sporting slowly trying to grab the control of it. Dempo merely being restricted to counters. A mistake, an uncharacteristic mistake from the defender. A chance to have a crack at goal. First shot on target from Sporting, but again another grass cutter into the goalkeeper's chest. The centre back, number 5, Prithvesh Pednekar, tried to chase the ball out, missed it completely. There was a chance, perhaps there could have been a better shot, but it is what it is as the game remains deadlocked into the 20th minute. And just like that, Sporting are finding the spare man in midfield very easily thanks to the non-existent press from Dempo, a heavy touch, but still they are in a better position. On the right flank, will he square the ball in, sends the cross, but it is easily cleared by the defender. There goes the long punt forward. Well shielded out by Kunal. The right back. Well, we have seen him in the offensive half more than his defensive half. From this, it is evident that he hasn't forgotten his defensive duties at all as he shields the ball out properly for a goal kick, which is taken short by Sporting. Credentials for Abhimanyu's kicking test. He does somewhat better. There goes the long shot. Well, you could not understand why it was taken from there. Maybe an attempt to catch the goalkeeper out, but he was having it all day, all week long. Perhaps they might have gotten a word. Let's go along this time. Let us test the centre backs, especially when there was a mistake a couple of minutes ago. They're trying to test the concentration levels of Dempo. Kunal's touch ricocheted off the Dempo forward. Another physical duel, excellently won. And the striker turns. He had so many options. He had an option right down the right wing, but Rahul Kumar wastes the possession. Well, you have to be better on the ball. You can't keep giving the ball away. Well, we have just seen how a promising counter-attack was nipped in the bud by none other than the Dempo forwards. The same set of forwards who have scored 17 times in 12 league games. They have some good goal scorers, but we are yet to see much from their forwards, especially Kapil Hoble on the right-hand side of the midfield, who has scored a superb brace in the 4-0 demolition of Kenkre coming into this game. They have won their previous game 4-0, but the couple of games before that, they were searching for form. Now, that is a quality tussle. That is a quality tussle. The defender and attacker going arm to arm with each other, not backing off till the last moment. Dheeraj Chauhan draws the foul. Physicality of the highest order. Kunal once again trying to go long. The striker chests it, but the second ball has gone away from them. But luckily, it will come back to Sporting. Midway through the first half. Well, I would certainly tell you that Sudeva will be enjoying this watch. They will know what is going to be their fate on the final match day. Both these sides have been on quite a journey since the last year, and now another promising opportunity. Joyson holds his run face to face with his fullback. Seeks Kunal. Look at the bodies in the box. Dempo maintaining the shape keenly. They're not being drawn to the ball. And seal that second spot by the end of the 90 minutes. Another superb tackle from the midfielder. A poor nibble from Lloyd Mascherano. Childish, even he knows that. As the midfielder was getting ready to go on a mazy run, holds the shirt, pulls him back. Maybe that wry smile from the number 8 prevents him from getting into the referee's book. That is naughty. Absolutely naughty. And with that wry smile, he has won the referee over. No booking for now. Shalom looking for options. Rahul comes short on this occasion, trying to play the right wing back in behind. Joel Colazo has none of it. Now once more. Ariston, the captain, trying to come forward. Here is Rahul. Gets the ball to the right flank. They have been more dangerous, creating opportunities from the right, but the delivery has to be better. Look at the number of orange shirts flocking to block the cross. Despite all that, the cross was in. But it was a very poor one from the number 18. You have to do better, certainly. Well, in the reverse fixture, we had a goal by this mark in the 20th minute. Vinay Vijay Harji's pile driver gave Dempo the lead. Well, they will be eager to recreate those heroics. The side that has been dominating the Goan demography since 1900s. Now that's an excellent pass to the right. Maybe you'd feel that he is getting isolated. This time gets support on the right touchline, exchanging passes with the centre back, Shalom Pires. Look at his run, joining the box, goes unpicked by anyone. But his opposing number 5, Joel Colasso, intervenes at the right moment. Well, that is the best move from Dempo, you have to say, perhaps. Patiently holding the ball and Shalom making the run. Beg your pardon, that was Prithvesh Pednekar making the run into the box. Well, they have certainly figured out right flank of theirs and the left wing of Sporting Club de Goa is where they can have more joy. A succession of throw-ins on the right wing. A lapse of concentration, lack of communication, giving the ball away to Sporting. Sporting Club de Goa, on the other hand, have been a better unit offensively than Dempo just by a single goal. 18 to their name, but have conceded 15, mind you, that is 3 more than their opponents. So it peters out eventually. There is better goal scoring threat, and there is certainly chance for goals. You haven't seen much is the answer because Alistair Anthony has been on the periphery, the number 99. We haven't seen him except the odd long ball he has got into trap. We haven't seen him running behind more. Through balls, crosses, they're just waiting to bring him into play. Already 7 goals to his name. A goal today would take him to the second position in the Golden Boot list. And now the players will halt as the number 8 Lloyd Mascherano receives treatment for a cooling break. Just a chance to get a breather. The Goan derby. These sides, 30 minutes into the game, are inseparable. This point will be a very good point for Dempo because even a draw won't hamper their chances. Going into the final game, they have the 6-pointer clash with Sudeva Delhi. If they draw this game, a victory would be enough to take them through. But what a draw would mean today for Sporting Club de Goa is end of the road. If they draw today, they are out of the contention for the promotion on the final match day. Well, here are the fans and owners trying to enjoy the game in the scorching heat. Certainly, they will be hoping that there is a winner, and that winner will be from the host Sporting Club de Goa. It is a bit complicated for Sporting, you have to say, because they have to win this game as well as the next and hope that the game between Dempo and Sudeva on the final match day will not produce a winner. Meaning they need to win both their games and expect a favor from the other sides. Well, if they draw today, it will be the end of the road. Heavy touch. Here is a chance for Alistair spinning around. Gets dispossessed and is on the ball. Well, that is superb footwork from Alistair. Out wide. A host of orange and blue bodies in the middle. It comes unmarked to the number 12, Joyson. Well, that was an extremely well-timed run between the defenders. He escaped everyone, but he just missed the finish. It is not easy to have all that momentum into your body coming forward and also keep the volley down. Brilliant effort from Joyson. Well, despite the number of bodies in the middle, Dempo weren't able to find a single head on the ball. Warning bells ringing, is it? Here is Lloyd. Switches the play once more to Kunal, but the question is, can he get there? Just gets there on time. Kunal's pass, attempted pass rather, blocked. But the ball will stay with Sporting. The possession stats will make for an interesting reading. They have the possession, the lion's share of the possession, but much of it has been in their own half without troubling the opposition. And now, an ill-timed jump. Ice on the ball and nothing else. All part of the game, says the referee. No malicious intent spotted there. Both players were genuinely going for the ball. Out of the sky, nobody can pluck it. The ball still being kicked around for a fair bit. Before it is brought down, Alistair Anthony will be the favourite, but the defender doing excellently to play it into his own half. Sangramjit rushes out for a clearance. Decent first touch from Sporting player, but he cannot make much of it. Here is Muhammad Ali. The attempted switch to the right wing. The idea is an excellent one. If the right winger was found, he could have been clean through on goal. But instead, they win a throw in. A good attempt, certainly. Here is Prithvesh, famed for his long throw ins. Dempo looking to break the shackles. They have been outpossessed so far. Samir Subhash Naik will be frustrated. They haven't pressed at their usual standards. Maybe the soaring heat is one of the reasons. They looked a bit iffy from the word go. A bit naive, perhaps you have to say. Because this isn't the Dempo we are familiar with. They will come out of the blocks, firing, playing some ambitious passes. But Sporting's good play. Another excellent touch from Lloyd. A good move in the making. That will be a yellow for Muhammad Ali. Well, just when Sporting were trying to make their way down the right flank, a poor challenge from the number 37. Look at the silky build-up play between the players. Lloyd Mashkaran is back flicking. And the ball going wide to Kunal just when Muhammad Ali makes an ill-timed tackle. Well, rather, it might be the captain Ariston Costa in the book for the tackle. Another free kick. Well, you can't say they haven't had many of that. Yet to make a good set piece in this game and test the goalkeeper. Here is Samuel. Muhammad Ali, the centre back, getting the card this time. Samuel Costa will not take it. It is a training ground routine, but that is well intercepted by Dempo. And once more, the team in blue have a chance for a counter. It is another yellow card. Well, the referee is a Sporting's captain in the book. Well, you could certainly argue, had the number 39 Kapil Hoble gone in behind, Dempo could have been clean through on goal. Excellent touch there from Kapil. Well, space, he could have been the favourite, certainly. It should have been a 2v2. But the captain took one for the team. Joel Colasso. Towards the final 10 minutes, where are we getting that winner from? Well, as it stands, there is no change in the table. Perhaps a move to the fourth for Sporting, but it will be of no use to them if the game ends this way. They are the side in need of all 3 points. Can they up their ante before the halftime? Now, this is what has impressed me the most. Combination of neat touches and patient give and goes between Sporting. But the final ball has been a letdown. They aren't able to find that. Now another decent move. Lloyd Mascarenas with time and space on the ball. Here is Joyson, who blasted the volley just minutes earlier. Trying to find Kunal. But again, the header missing the direction. Well, you could certainly say Samir Subhash Naik isn't impressed. Well, perhaps, what if they just came out with an intention of getting the point? Because they know that next weekend they'll be up against Sudeva Delhi. That will virtually be a promotion playoff. Winner takes all kind of game if they draw this game. So, why do you want to expand your energy can simply conservatively play out a nil-nil draw in the derby, kick your local rivals out of the race, and then go all guns blazing in the final game. Was that the pre-match talk from the coach? We will never know. As things stand, Dempo now trying to increase the tempo on the right flank. Patient build up, exchanging passes, trying to make inroads, but a disciplined defense from Sporting clears the threat for now. Once more now. This is where we have not seen the best of Doyle Alves and Alistair Anthony. The long ball technique they're trying to go. There have been numerous attempts to hook the ball forward. Dempo's centre backs, Prudvesh Pednekar, Sayesh, and Daryl Masharanas aren't the ones to be dominated aerially. It will be better for them if they turn up. Kunal inverting himself, but will drop to the touchline once more. Here is Lloyd. Takes the pressure off with the back pass. And that is a terrible pass from Dheeraj. Who was he seeing? The fullback came in. The winger was rooted to the wing. That pass was absolutely played for no one. Gifting Dempo with possession. It's all about decision making in the final third. That one good pass, one good run is all it takes. Now this has been a rare sight. The back line of Dempo playing passes amongst themselves. That is an extraordinary ball. But could you believe it? Two attackers of Dempo running into each other and wasting that peach of a switch from Shalom Pires from the right towards the left diagonal of the box. Absolutely might be livid with themselves. The striker and fullback running into each other, meaning the ball would go out for a goal kick. Well, Dempo at times have been their best villain, killing their counter-attacks by playing some offside passes, and on this time, now Abhimanyu blazes the clearance. Luckily, it falls in the no man land, hits a Dempo player and goes out for a throw-in. Well, it looks like we will be heading into this half-time at level, but Sporting might have other ideas. Look at the far side, a brilliant run from the number 12. But again, the final delivery missing in quality. A lung-bursting run from Joyson. He will appreciate it. They need more such opportunities to test the players. It is an excellent switch once more. Look at the run through the middle, but again, another wasted opportunity. The cross going nowhere. Well, if you remember, this was exactly how the game started in the opening 5 minutes. Both sides. And now, there is some skill. Flicking the ball over the head of the defender, going past him. In a breeze. Good chance for the number 18. A superb weighted delivery towards the right flank. Here is Rahul Paswan. The captain makes a sensational run. Can he get the shot away? He does get it away. Deflected perhaps. That's the best move from Dempo all game. Rahul Paswan. Maybe he needed a better touch. Ariston Costa. As the ball came into him, it got stuck under his feet. He couldn't sort them out quickly enough and go for the shot. But he does win a first corner for his side. Well, just maybe Ariston let it run and then hit it as the ball went across him. Nonetheless, they would take this first corner of the game. And in Swinger, the goalkeeper in no man's land, but his defense will aid him out. First shot blocked. Shipped into the box. He stays on side, but it will be a comfortable save for Abhimanyu. Dempo suddenly now looking like the previous self. Well, this is the Dempo we know. Quick switches of play and overlapping runs into the box. On one more occasion, the cross gets played. The centre backs, Dheeraj Chauhan, clears it this time. Well, the glorious historic club of Dempo, just before the halftime, trying to get the winner, the go-ahead goal that will cement their second position, for which they would be very much favourites on the final match day against Sudeva Delhi to seal the promotion to I-League. After all those years, can Samir Subhash Naik's men make use of this corner? Left-footed goalkeeper doesn't come out this time. And the ball staying in play, or no, says the referee. Awards a goal kick as it was dragged back in. An injury concern there. The captain Joel Colasso needing some treatment. It will be a big concern. Mind you, he's on a yellow as well, but his mere presence there will bring calmness to his players around him in that vanguard of Sporting. Intercepted in the middle. An ill-timed jump. Well, on a yellow already. He should certainly time his tackles and if not pick his tackles. That aerial duel was always risky from the captain. Couple of players asking around for a card to send him off, but the referee doesn't see any need for it. Sensibly dealt with by the referee. A 2 minutes of added time, 120 seconds, and a free kick in a good position for Dempo. Well, they have been on the back foot for the majority of the half, but here is a chance to finish it strongly. Can the White Eagles make some noise as we head into the tunnel? Is it Shalom Perez standing over the wall? Yes, it is. The number 3, known for his powerful free kicks. Knuckleball has to be the option, isn't it? To get the ball over and below just on time. Here goes Shalom. Key deflection. Very well done. From the number 47, he had to intervene. Tempo now. 3 shots, 2 on target from Dempo. Sporting Club de Goa, despite being the better side on the ball, haven't created many opportunities that will reflect from the shots and shots on target. Just a 1 shot on target to the name. But the referee sees something wrong. Well, he certainly noticed. It was pretty evident from here that the ball was well kept outside the little sector from where it was supposed to be taken. And on this occasion, he keeps it just on the periphery as he delivers the in-swinging corner, which Weiss headed clear. You can see the beautiful setting when the camera pans out. The houses and the wonderful and calm Arabian Sea in the background. What better setting for Dempo to seal the promotion from? It is a handball. But no, just before that, the play was fouled. In response to stop the game. Well, controversy certainly. What would be a little old derby without movements like these? The player was fouled, and in order to stop the game, the centre back handled the ball. Just making it clear, the referee gets it spot on once more. The captain was tucked back. Well spotted. Now this might be the final action from the first half. Abhimanyu Singh would take it short once more. Happy to clear their lines. That will be it. 45 minutes into the history book. Well, if you ask me, Dempo will be the happier of both the sides. This victory will not take them anywhere up in the table, but it will ensure that they get into the final day knowing that a win against Sudeva would be enough. Sporting Club de Goa nil, Dempo Sports Club nil at the Tilak Maidan as we halt and take a breather during the halftime. Sporting will be desperate to get a winner because as it stands, they are running out of that race for promotion to the I League on the final match day. They started the game better. Yes, it was a boxing match for the first 5 to 10 minutes, but after that, Sporting had some good possession, played good football from the midfielders and wingers, especially. The number 12, Joyson, had the best chance of the game, arguably. And then, towards the second part of the first half, Dempo made their inroads into the game. Couple of smart switches, good runs, and Ariston Costa's deflected shot was their best bet of taking the lead. But as it stands, it is nil-nil in Goa in this great edition of the Goan Derby. We will be back in a short while. Well, the possession stats would not lie. After the couple of to and fro's between both the sides during the start and off, it is close in possession, 48 and 52 to Sporting and Dempo respectively. And the yellow cards, which would be a topic of discussion in this derby, one for Sporting and two for Dempo. But mind you, there are crucial players on a yellow having to walk a tightrope in the next 45. Well, as the clock ticks towards 90, we can expect more action and more urgency, especially from Sporting, who have only had two shots with only one of them being on target. Dempo, as things stand, will be happy with a tally of three shots and two on target. Find out what will happen in the second half very shortly. Welcome back to the second half action from Tilak Maidan. Both sides with 15-minute of tactics, information, and inputs about everything from their coaches of how the first half went and what could be done differently in the second half, especially the side in orange. The host will be needing this and all the luck in the world to make sure that they have a chance of promotion on the final match day. But for now, one final team huddle. Samir Subhash Naik wouldn't have said much, just keep it simple. Do whatever you're doing best. There will be the goal, and if not, there is another opportunity on next Sunday. So let's just take it slowly. No half-time substitutions as the things stand. So tactically, there won't be much of a difference. It all depends on the personnel and how they would implement the tactics imparted by the coach. We're underway. The horse in orange kickoff attack from right to left of your screen are sporting. Virtually, this is a do or die for them. What will they do? Will they or won't they? And attacking from left to right of your screen, all blue, or the historic top club from Goa, the neighbors rather of another historic Goan club, that is the Dempo. Ball spread out wide. Shalom Perez takes no chances, gets the clearance away, being booted around a fair little bit from both the sides. Finally, kicked out to bring some sort of stability to the game. Now, Dempo. The three-man back will provide them with greater stability at the back. It has been evident they've only conceded 12 goals throughout the tournament in 12 games. That averages to only one goal a game. But conversely, doesn't it ask a little bit too much from their attackers? Because you have extra defenders, so you're a man short in the attack. Your midfielders have to create essentially, and there are only two forwards chasing around everything. On this occasion now, here is the number 39, Kapil Hoble, would certainly love to repeat his goal scoring heroics. He scored two last time out. Perhaps one would be enough to settle the contest today. Well, a little history lesson for you down the memory lane. Founded in 1900s, one of the greatest clubs of the country. This club, Dempo Sports Club from Goa, have been brilliant. They have a lot of history to their name. The first Indian team to reach the semi-final stage of the AFC Cup, that is the Asian International Football Tournament. And they are the five-time league winners of the top division. That was the National Football League in the 2004-2005 season, along with going back to back in 2006, 2007, and 2007 and 2008 seasons. Well, after that, they won the I League. The inaugural edition of the I League is on the name of Dempo Sports Club. 2007, 2008, they were the first edition I League winners. Just a pause for you. A good movement from Sporting. Shalom had to react to send the ball out for corner. First attacking venture from Sporting. That couple of early corners in the first half. They tried set piece routines, haven't worked out well for them. This time it will be an swinger trying to crowd out the goalkeeper Sangram Jeet. Well, the plan works well. Trying to keep it in. Again, the flick on. Well saved from close range. He wasn't letting it go. Brilliantly done by Sangram Jeet. Well, all he had to do was get a stronger flick on it. Look at that. Well, it is tough to generate power, but perhaps maybe he could have gotten the direction on it to beat Sangaramji from that distance. The left footed goalkeeper going long. Another coming together. The referee spotting it well in advance this time. Calls for treatment. A fair coming together between both the players. Well, going back to the history lesson, they were the inaugural I League winners and they've repeatedly won the league. 5 league titles to their name, an incredible 14 Goan League titles. But it all ended somewhere after riding that golden era of 1980s to 2000s and the early dominance in the early 2000s. In the 2010s, the decade following, they faltered a lot, relegated from the I League, falling to the depths of I League 2, and even going to I League 3 as recently as the previous season. They are a legacy club from Goa, Dempo Sports Club, home to many, many legends of the game, of the Indian game in particular. Randy Martins, the highest ever scorer for the club with 146 goals to his name. From Nigeria, he has called Goa home for more than 10 years and he has scored some incredible goals for the club. Part of the folklore, Randy Martins is a name that the true Goan football fans wouldn't forget. And here is a great chance. Touches between the two and excellently finished. Dempo, a superb finish that. Take the lead. 5 minutes after the break, just like that. Great link up between the forwards and Shubham Rawat with a dagger. Brilliantly done. The cross from the right. Rahul Kumar Paswan knocks it to him and takes a first time volley. No chance for the goalkeeper. What a goal that is. Abhimanyu Singh beaten and Dempo Sports Club. Well, now, as things stand, they go to the second position in the table. What a superb goal this is. Dempo scoring their 18th goal of the tournament and moving to second place in some style. Sudeva Delhi knocked to third position. Dempo now the favourites for the promotion spot. And they're 40 minutes and a clean sheet away from doing the double over the neighbours and ending the campaign. A superb Mazy run. Well, this is what a goal does. Gives supreme confidence to each and every player. But how easy was that goal? The defense was shocked from Sporting. They were defending the edge of the box. Perhaps couldn't have seen that strike from Shubham Rawat coming in so clinically. Maybe the defenders were way bit too casual that he wouldn't take a shot from that distance. But that is exactly what Shubham did. Fantastic goal from the forward. And now again trying to win possession back in the opponent's half. Dempo looking dangerous after that goal. The ball straying out of play. Referee having a word with Lloyd Mastroranus. Disappointed with something. The number 99 complaining as well. Alistair Anthony, we haven't seen him anywhere on the ball towards the penalty area of the opposition. He has been restricted in his own half, having to defend, come back and all. Shubham Rawat, the goal scorer. Well, as things stand, they are second. Now that's an excellent leave. The burst of pace from the number 23, trying to get the cross first time, will win a throw-in. Biswadarji, he scored in the first reverse fixture between these sides as well. It was an 89th minute consolation goal. A great cross swung in. Goalkeeper drops it. He's going all the way out to make sure that he kicks and clears it. Well, maybe this goal was the injection of tempo we needed. Sporting immediately trying to get that equalizer and make a move on. Dempo stand firm as of now. Long ball will be easily dealt with. Abhimanyu pressed by Shubham. Well turned under pressure. Trying to build out from back. Dempo, who have rarely pressed in the first half, knowing that they have a goal under the belt, will be happy to drop off further and offer little to no resistance towards the edge of the opposition half. These 1-2s brought so much delight to Sporting. Yes, they haven't scored, but all their best moves have come from that. And here is Georgie's cross. And that so nearly could have been an equalizer. Well, the clearance from Muhammad Ali bumped into Alistair Anthony and went towards the goal. Sangramjit had to react and make that save. Wow. Things are happening at an extraordinary pace at Tilak Maidan. Lloyd Mascherano spreads it to the right wing. While the Dempo strikers, they're a bit hungry now. They have seen what clinical striking can do. The number 12's delivery of the defender, and from this angle, it looked like the ball looped into the net. Joyson. Well, where did all this attacking tempo vanish? Dempo know that they should just remain unbeaten in the final game to seal the promotion. A win or a draw will mean that the historic Goan club will reach the I-League. But as things stand, their Goan neighbours Sporting will be restricted to one more season in the I-League 2. They will be determined to avoid that fate. It's all in their hands now. Can they react? Can they score a couple of goals? Now, couple of substitutions. Rohan Rodriguez and Ivan coming on. Samuel Costa withdrawn for Sporting Club de Goa. Armando Colasso has thrown his dice. He is certainly disappointed with the way it has gone for his side. Well cleared, but here are Dempo on the ball once more. Here is Sayesh getting away from the challenge, just draws the save at the near post. It had to be a regulation save. Abhimanyu rises up. Well, these are the pockets we spoke about. A little press, but again, the pressing triggers are clear. On a heavy touch, there we saw how good they are. Now, brilliantly done. Dempo are growing into the game. Good passage of play from them. Now, here is the Alistair Anthony we knew. Running on the wing. Confirmation of the substitution. Klusner John Manuel replaced by Rohan Rodriguez. Ivan Costa coming on for Samuel Costa as well. Now here is Lloyd. Making his way across to the left. Looks for the safe pass. Superb tackle. Very well done. Look at the anticipation. Hawk-like reflexes pinching the ball off. Prithvesh Pednekar. The return pass has just let him down. Here is Rohan. Exchanging passes. There goes the shot. But to his dismay, Alistair Anthony blocks his own teammate shot. He's so disappointed for that. Sangramjit kicking it straight out of play. Perhaps it would have been wiser to play it short. Now, this extra bit of intensity was certainly missing in the first half. You can't just deny it after seeing how good these teams are playing. Once the goal is scored, it looks like they've certainly gone up a couple of gears. They've shifted gears for sure. Where was all this intensity in the first half? Approaching the hour mark, Sporting over season would be over as of now if they are not able to score 2 goals. Remember, even a draw won't be good enough for them to be in the standing for the promotion race. They're smelling blood. Dempo certainly smelling blood. The goalkeeper spills it a couple of times. Still in play. Luckily, goes unpunished. Well, buttery fingers from Abhimanyu Singh. At this juncture of play, this is the last thing you expect. Well done, back heel. And now here he is running away. The number 16 must score. Well, he gets forced. It is a great chance for Alistair Anthony. Excellent block from the defense. Great cutback. Alistair certainly had to score. But Muhammad Ali throws himself and concedes a corner. Wow, what a game now. Final 30 minutes promises to be a cracker. The outswinger from Sporting. The fifth corner. On the far side, Rohan keeps it and hooks one in again. End-to-end action, the cutback. Just a bit short. Dempo will clear. There are options on the right flank. An attempted switch gets intercepted, but it is Dempo on the ball once more. Excellently done. Up to that point where Rahul Paswan randomly plays that pass. Another lapse of concentration from Sporting means that they can have the ball once more. And speaking of the glory of Dempo, Sunil Chetri, the Indian legend, captain leader legend, once donned the famous white and blue jerseys of Dempo Sports Club. But the past 15 years have been very turbulent for the club. They have been relegated from the I League, forced to the depths of I League 3, on their way to I League 2. In fact, the last, oh, what a through ball that is now. Excellent chance. He has to look across the box. Alistair Anthony draws to the edge. The number 12 miscues his shot. It is still alive. Here is Lloyd Mascarenas. Blocked on the goal line. Appeals for a handball. Waved away by the referee. The hand was well tucked in. Now, Sporting Club de Goa coming closer and closer. Banging on the door harder by the minute. Dempo defending for their lives. Samir Nayak throwing away defensive reinforcements. Kapil Hoble, who has had very little impact today, is withdrawn, and so is Sayes Bakar. Well, these Goan clubs have a fair share of history between them. Just as recently as the last season, they were stuck in I League 3. The story from the last season's I League 3 would be inspirational to any side coming up. 3 sides came up to the I League 2. Sporting Club de Goa came in as the champions, and Dempo got promoted as the runners up. And the side that got promoted, Sporting Club de Bangalore, as the third position. And guess what? To the shock of everyone, Sporting Club de Bangalore won promotion to the I League as the champions in the immediate season. So, of the 3 teams that came from I League 3, one side got immediately promoted to I League from I League 2. That means it is a successive promotion for Bengaluru. Trying to follow in the footsteps of the 2 clubs from Goa, Dempo and Sporting Club de Bengaluru. Beg your pardon, Dempo and Sporting Club de Goa. But as things stand, it is Dempo who are in the driver's seat. courtesy of the excellent finish from Shubham Rawat. Well, if they win this game, the added pressure of having to take 3 points from Sudeva Delhi would be off. A draw would be enough to take them through to the I League where they rightfully belong, towards the upper pyramids of the Indian Football League. But it will mean a bitter end to Sporting Club de Goa in the I League 2. They will have to go for promotion once more. A cutback from the defender nearly comes as a gift for Dempo striker, but here are Sporting on one more attack. They have been much sharper after conceding. Alistair Anthony, by hook or crook, a sensational tackle, but not able to take advantage of it. Something has caught the referee's attention towards the far side of the pitch. Well, it is the coming together in the box. Well, certainly there was no case for a penalty as well. Just a common coming together. Rohan Rodriguez with an excellent cutback for Alistair Anthony, whose shot was blocked. Now, the added incentive for these sides, there will be no shortage of Goan derbies. If one of these sides get promoted to the I League, they have another Goan club in Churchill Brothers FC waiting for them. So there will be a Goan derby next season, no matter what. If, if either of these sides fail to qualify, there will be a Goan derby in the I League 2. Or if one of them qualify, there will be a Goan derby in the I League, the second division of Indian football. Lloyd Mascarenas with another trademark shift. The fullback very alert this time. Excellent tackle. The third quarter of the game nearly over. Sporting trying for that equalizer. They need 2 goals now. They can't let their shoulders and heads drop. Rohan Rodriguez with a nutmeg, but cannot find clear roads towards the box. Heavy touch from the centre back. He backs himself to get away from the pressure. Dheeraj Chauhan, but disappointingly on the end of it, has to find a sideways pass. An attempt to find Rohan. He's providing the wide outlet. The cross in. Well cleared by Shalom. Rohan Rodriguez has been excellent after coming on. He has taken that wide roll on the left flank. Needs skill moves, footwork to beat the defenders. Getting the ball in. Another in swinger. There have been no shortage of corners, but effective ones are really missing. Lloyd's flick back into the box. Dheeraj will keep it alive for the number 12. He goes along and along, but Joyson can't find the finish. Couple of touches. The ball was running away from him at that point. He had to strike. The body shape was not proper. Evident by him falling through after the shot. Sporting Club de Goa are exactly where Dempo want them to be, deep in their own half, passing between the defenders. Samir Subhash Naik's side were so passive in the first half. Out of the blue, they got a goal, and look how they are dictating the game right now, even without the ball. This is what real coaching looks like, and a poor turn there, ceding possession to Dempo. Not aware of his immediate surroundings. The substitute 24 turning into trouble. Prithvesh Pednekar trying to bomb forward. More substitutes getting ready for Dempo. It's all about conserving themselves now. The coach believes that a one goal lead is good enough. That huge contest with Sudeva Delhi will be on the back of minds for everyone. If they take home 3 points, a draw would be enough on the final day. But if they are to concede here, they need the win. So either ways, they need to be on top on that way as well. And now then, another cross in. But Muhammad Ali is there. The defense has been dealing with crosses very well ever since the first half. They have to look for something different. Ground crosses, aerial crosses, doesn't matter. They're standing confidently and clearing it away with ease. Final 20 minutes, clock ticking for Sporting. Armando Colasso, what is he thinking? What is he up to? Another bunch of substitutions. Certainly, these will be to see the game out and also keep the stars fresh. Here is Buam walking off, was put in a lot of hard yards, covered the ground, not giving Sporting any sort of freedom in the midfield. He goes off alongside Prithvesh Pednekar, the fullback who has been more raiding up and down. Sporting pinching the ball now. No time for slip-ups. They must be only forward-minded from here on. Final 20 minutes. Now another good switch of play. They have been doing this time and time again, but not precisely or incisively enough. A good turn. Lloyd Mascherano just couldn't help himself as he needs the player and concedes the free kick. A long free kick, just a bit too long. Not to be retrieved on time for Dempo. The historic club from the beach city are just about to do the double on the noisy neighbors. Noisy and young neighbors. You have to remind, in the young history of Sporting Club de Goa, they have achieved a lot, but certainly not more than the glorious history of Dempo. Some sort of doubt in Sangaramjit's mind there. A 2-1 victory in the reverse fixture. Goals from Vinay Vijay Harji and Prithvesh Pednekar. A late consolation for Sporting Club de Goa that day, courtesy of Biswa Dorji. But on this day, no consolations would do. They have to get that winner to stay in the hunt and prevent their Goan neighbors from making the jump to the I League immediately. Now another good one too. On the edge of the box, Lloyd, a toe poke, he goes down. Well, I believe that won't be enough to win a penalty. Alistair Anthony appealing with everything he has got, but it gets turned away from the referees. He was already off balance. The player himself wasn't interested in the appeal. It was his teammate. who was desperate to get something out of the game. Now Lloyd has played a lot of those diagonal switches of play, but truthfully, not one of them has been exactly incisive to release the player. Another good turn, but the pass is easily intercepted. Lloyd Mascarenas, for all the tricks and flicks, on the ball once more, trying to advance the ball himself. Well, Sporting certainly have that flair in them, but for them, something hasn't clicked today. And as we hit the half an hour mark in the half, the referee points for a cooling break, a final tactical input session, a chance for a little breather for Dempo to hold their defensive shape for the next remaining 20 minutes or so. Meanwhile, for Sporting, the clock is running out. They have to react. Armando will take this chance to replace Lloyd Mascarenas and Joyson with Adil Khan. Well, the seasoned midfielder needs to come up with the goods for Sporting. Shubham Rawat, the goal scorer, down on the pitch, needing treatment. Sporting certainly won't be happy that it is taking up this much time. Can Adil Khan rescue the game? Yes, he's not the most forward minded, but the midfielder got enough experience. Well, bad news. If you are a Dempo SC fan, sad scenes unfolding on the pitch at Tilak Maidan. Shubham Rawat is being stretched off. Let's just hope that it is not sincere. It's not a serious injury. Well, let's just hope that it is precautionary because he is unable to walk right off. There will be scans. Samir Naik will be sweating. That's a poor throw in, you have to say. The defender saw it coming from a mile and cleared it with ease. Sporting, they need to be innovative. They need to do something bold. Here is a chance to do just that. The return pass is a poor one. Rohan wasn't expecting that. It ricochets off him for a goal kick for Dempo. But this is almost sort of a smash and grab, if you ask me, for Dempo. They haven't dominated the ball. They haven't created the most clear-cut chances. They hung in there. They were asking questions on the odd counter, and one such occasion it paid off through Shubham Rawat's brilliant 50th minute winner. Well, certainly that is looking like the winner, isn't it? But they're running away with the 3 points. A smash and grab of sorts. Sporting on the counter once more. Alistair Anthony has pace on the right. The flag stays down for the moment, but it will go up eventually. That looked off to the naked eye from a mile. Now they're being booted back and back into their own half. There goes the long searching ball. Dempo will be happy to clear the lines all day long. Adil Khan twisting through the bodies, trying to find the forward pass, which is cut out once more. Very good defending from Dempo. They've been very alert. They might not have turned up offensively, but defensively they were there since minute one. Excellent performance. And the tackle from the captain exemplifies it. Ariston Costa, even in the 80th minute, charging out to win tackles. On the overlap, the fullback's cross goes safely out of play. They're using that left flank to good advantage in the second half, but Sporting are still lacking that final delivery in the final third. Dheeraj Chauhan wins the possession. Dempo's forwards pressing and winning the ball back hungrily. Proud pass one going for goal. Will be an easy save for Abhimanyu, who gets going with it. Oh, now they're just playing themselves into trouble, unable to get out of their own half. This is where Dempo can kill you off. Adil's forward pass once more. Alistair keeps it safe. Spreads it to the right. The fullback on a marauding run. Just a bit under hit. But the ball would come back to Sporting again. The player started rolling down, but immediately remembered his side for a goal down. Goes up for it. Adil trying to pierce the defensive line. But the disciplined unit of Dempo aren't giving them any space to do it. Header well won. Chance for Sporting to right down the right. Here is Kunal, full of energy, but very little end product. He will be trying to make amends. Still Kunal keeps the ball on the right half space. Neeraj brings it to the middle. A poor touch from the number 24. Dempo running away on the break. Not many bodies forward, but Rahul Kumar Paswan wouldn't mind. Adil Khan's good tackle. But it will only be a throw-in for Dempo. Final 10 minutes. The Golden Eagles are on the verge of nearly putting a foot into the I-League now and doing the double over the noisy young neighbours. Just imagine if this was the final match day instead of the penultimate match day, sealing a victory of this magnitude to get to the promotion. Well, sadly, it is only a penultimate match day. They still have to perform on the final match day, mind you. All of these performances wouldn't matter if Dempo go on to lose to Sudeva Delhi on the final match day. What a run that is from Alistair. He's going solo. Can he have a finish at the end of it? But he scuffs the through ball. Well, he picked the ball in his own half, went on a mazy run, bet defenders for fun, tried to thread it into the middle, but that just failed. A bit sad, you have to say. Alistair Anthony, in the second half, he has much more involved. Now, Dempo keeping the ball in the right areas. It's all about protecting the ball and not doing any cheap giveaways like this. Sporting, can they get on the end of it? Another exciting intervention from Muhammad Ali. The faint chance, the fans giving their all for Sporting to go ahead. Sangramjit's kicking has been on point. They've made very good use of the goal kicks. Once more on the overlap. Kunal pointing where he wants it, gets the ball, but unable to make much use of it, as has been the theme of the day. The right back many times found himself in good situations, but the final delivery is just missing on one crucial occasion. After that mini revival midway through the season, a string of three victories, it looks like Sporting will be condemned to a second straight defeat that will pretty much end their campaign. In terms of promotion to the next division, another sliding intervention. Delightful defending from Dempo. They could defend like this for another 100 minutes. A clever back heel to release the captain in the 85th minute. The engine of Ariston Costa still keeps on running, churning. Running from one end of the pitch to the another, winning a throw in. Well, you need your captain to be leading from front like that. Showing the others how it is done, that the job is not done. Keep reminding them. Going to the corner flag already. Gets outmuscled, concedes a foul. Perhaps the player has lost a track of time. We're not even into the injury time. Still 4 odd minutes of normal time yet to play. The coach will certainly be fuming after that passage. Rohan Rodriguez's first touch. Snatched by the defender, but it is a chance for Alistair Anthony to get the cross. He gets fouled after the kick. It is a free kick now to Sporting. Well, a very good chance for them to start the comeback. From the edge of the box, can they send a successful delivery in? Now, it is a huge chance. The number 24's free kick, he is going for goal. Or that was an attempted cross, perhaps it was deflected off the wall. In the end, it causes zero trouble to Dempo goalkeeper Sangramjit. Has been the theme of the day. Their set pieces were pretty much wasteful. Here is Adil Khan trying to progress from the right flank. The overlap being ignored and the pass inside is cut out. Well cut out by the captain, who catches a late foot from his counterpart and goes down. Ariston Costa, inspirational performance from the skipper, who hasn't done anything extraordinary by any means. It's just about controlling the tempo, pressing the right men, cutting those supplies off, winning the ball back in midfield. It's all about keeping your unit intact, holding the attention for the entirety of 90 minutes and maintaining the clean sheet. Same number of goals being scored by both the sides, 18 each. But the defense is the point of difference, as you would expect. Only 12 conceded by Dempo and another cheap foul. They're just getting frustrated towards the fag end of the game. This is not something you'd like to see. Well, that is what losing does to you in a game of this magnitude. Yellow card being shown. And a second yellow for the captain means that he is off. Joel Colasso has to walk for an early bath. Armando Colasso's man condemned to 10 on the pitch. Well, it looks like their fate is sealed. The captain will be missing the final match day. And in many ways, it is going to be a dead rubber anyways for Sporting. Well, as the time ticking on wasn't enough, the loss of captain will be one more worry for Sporting. Season unraveling, season ending in the penultimate match day in the hands of their glorious neighbors, Dempo Sports Club. Joel had a good game to that point. Yes, he took a necessary yellow to prevent a counter, but he kept biting. On this occasion, just lost his cool, went with foots up into that challenge. 9 minutes of added time, still enough for Sporting to mount a comeback, but the fact that they're down to 10 will make it near impossible. Now they're taking it short. Joel Colasso's confirmation of the red card. Second yellow received for the Sporting Club captain. They're down to 10. They weren't at their level best with 11, but under 9. Beg your pardon, but with 10, what will they achieve in the dying moments? 9 minutes have been added for injuries and multiple stoppages, mind you. Another excellent pass with the player unable to control it. Great tussle. But this is what the late flare, the substitutes properly able to make a difference for Dempo in winning the possession and charging away with the ball. Now, the last scene you'd want if you're a Sporting fan, with 9 minutes added and 2 minutes of them being played, your centre backs having a feel of the ball and passing it around when you need 2 goals. Have they accepted the fate? Adil Khan goes for the long ball, but the goalkeeper also comes and makes sure that nobody gets there. It is a goal kick for Dempo. The Golden Eagles are nearly there. They could feel the winds of I-League calling. A meeting with Churchill brothers in the making. Once they make the jump next season, a different Goan derby from what they've been experiencing over the past 2 seasons. Can they seal the deal on the final match day? Now a player down. Might be due to the back spams. They've been playing in the scorching heat all day, but no request for stoppage. Sporting go on in the hunt of an equalizer. The number 24 doing pretty well. As has been the theme for them. The final delivery goes missing. The number 25 finally getting some attention. But no, not enough. The referee wants to keep the game on. He will be stretchered if he's not able to take part in the game. Remember, we're already in the 9 added minutes. Expecting time to be added beyond that will be hectic for the referee. So he's doing the right thing. Rohan Rodriguez, can he make his cameo count? Fizzes it in. The goalkeeper punches it out extremely well. Now that's a poor delivery, but the header is equally poor as well. Adil Khan assessing his options, face to face with the man. Goes for the 1-2. Can he chop the ball back in? The goalkeeper Sangramjit makes an excellent save. That is the dread he brings to the table. Adil Khan, excellent cross. But was the final touch? Did it ricochet off a sporting player? Looks like it did. Dempo, 5 shots to the name, 5 on target. The only one that mattered was from Shubham Rawat. An extraordinary touch and volley on the 50th minute mark to give them the lead and half a promotion. Sporting nearly knocked. Great chances. For Lloyd Mascherano and Alistair Anthony and Samuel Costa. They haven't been able to take it. Now one more. The number 24 goes for goal from distance. The idea was right, but the risk was always too heavy. Ivan Costa, just not enough to bring it down. Halfway through the 9 minute injury time, final 4 minutes. Great skill from Ivan, pulling it onto his left foot. But the shot was tried, even if it was on target. Sangramjit had it covered. Now the delivery. Alistair tried to throw himself onto that, but the goalkeeper firmly has his eyes on a clean sheet. He's only 180 seconds away from pocketing a well-earned clean sheet and push his side into the second position on the table with their fortune in their own hands. Another 90 minutes away from the I-League. The Goan Eagles rising from the depths of I-League 3 to I-League. What a story that would be for a man that is already idolized in the annals of Goan history. Samir Subhash Naik, who has won Goan titles and a double promotion. How good does it sound on your CV? A cult hero is what I would say. Something that would put Goan football firmly back on the national map. Well, another free kick. This time, there could be an attempt on goal directly from this. Alves standing over it. But Rohan Rodriguez would be the usual suspect, you would think. Drawn back. Rohan will go for goal. Just off target. A deflection on its way. Well, perhaps it was on target. And a crucial deflection took it away. The ball doing its job well, charging out as soon as the ball was touched. And Rohan's shot was well deflected. Final minute of the added time. Looks like it is going to be curtains for Sporting. Well, they have revived themselves midway through the season, but the loss of form during the crucial stages, couple of defeats, will mean that it is another season in I-League 2 for the Orange Flame. They have to contend, they have to live with it. Armando Colasso is no stranger to adversities. He will take this as a challenge and they will push for the promotion next time. The cross, teasing everyone. Sangramjit had it covered. Dempo are now eagerly waiting for that final whistle. League double done. Revenge for I League 3's runner-up spot done, and nearly an 80% promotion chance to the I League done. It is only nearly done because they have to still avoid defeat to Sudeva Delhi on the final match day. Even if they don't need any point, they have to maintain that gap from Sudeva. And it is it. That is that. The game goes into history books as a famous double for Dempo Sports Club over the noisy young neighbors. Sporting Club de Goa at the Tilak Maidan. The season ends for Sporting Club de Goa as they're condemned to one more season in the I League 2. Shubham Rawat's goal comes as a verdict, and Dempo Sports Club will take this joy and positive performance into the final match day against Sudeva Delhi, knowing that a single point will be enough to take them to the I League. Ever so near to that elusive promotion, Samir Subhash Naik's men have nearly done it. A brilliant result for them considering they haven't got out of the second gear yet. There is so much this team could do. We haven't seen any of it in the scorching sun. It looks like they were saving their best for the final match day. No disrespect to the opponents. Sporting have tried, especially after Shubham Rawat has scored. They have given their everything to equalize, but it simply wasn't working out today for them. In the 88th minute, it was personified in the form of the captain's dismissal. Joel Colasso sent off means that Sporting will take on United in the final match day without their captain, which will pretty much be a dead rubber in many sense. Well, that was some grueling football action. Both sides had their opportunities, but this one, this sweet volley from Subham Rawat's right foot. Look at the control, look at the finish the second time. The centre backs were lost. They were looking at each other. How did that come through? And then Rohan Rodriguez's introduction gave them a chance. Alistair Anthony was fighting all day to get them something, but it simply wasn't working out. Couple of last ditch extraordinary blocks and solid defending. Well, today does clarify a few things, but mind you, not all are done. We are still in the hunt to know which side will get promoted to the I League alongside the champion Sporting Bengaluru. Will it be Sudeva Delhi? Will it be Dempo Sports Club? We have all to play for on the final match day. Well, statistically, the side with the higher share of the ball, Dempo, and equal number of shots on target for either side. But despite having a shot less, the efficiency is all that matters for the Golden Eagles as they take all 3 points courtesy of Shubham Rawat's winner. Two yellow cards to both sides and a red card for Sporting. Well, tells you the nature of the derbies, they're never easy, and especially when the stakes are this high. All that being said, full credit to Dempo for getting the result despite not being at their best. Well, an exciting chapter awaits for Goan football on the final match day this season. Will the fans turn up? Will the clubs do their best? But for now, at the Tilak Maidan, the full-time score reads Sporting Club de Goa 0, Dempo Sports Club 1. As Dempo jump to the second spot in the table, can they finish their season? Join us next weekend as we have all the answers for you about who is going to the I League. Till then, this is your host signing off.